You know, I want to wish Jonathan Bishop a speedy recovery. And I know he'll be back in this ring sooner than later. And I look forward to getting in this ring with him and tearing it up in front of you people. So Jonathan Bishop, get well soon, brother.
Hush. 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 Now I know you've all seen me out here once tonight, but I don't think it's right that we get the best thing in New South excluded from Anniversary X. Hey, you get him back. You in the super suit, you get over here, sit on this rope, and you put a star in this ring right now. Knock him up, do your job. So in case you're unfamiliar, hush. In case you're unfamiliar, I stand in this ring, I put my hand in the air, I close my hand and I say, hush. It doesn't mean cheer, it doesn't mean boo, it means sit down, shut your mouth and let me do my job. Give it up. Here we go.
Well, as if we haven't seen enough of Tony Evans here tonight at Anniversary X, crashing the party.
You want to fight tonight? I don't care if I have to saw the dust off. You ain't making it out of Alabama tonight. So referee, do your job, ring the bell.
Well, it looks like we found our opponent for Rhino. Superior Tony Evans in his New South return. Set to do battle for the very first time against the 30-year veteran, the man beast, Rhino.
And you know, Carmen, I know a lot of these fans probably aren't excited to see Tony Evans again. But as for me, I'm excited because I get to watch Rhino cut this punk in two with a gore after what he did to Sean Christopher.
Tony Evans telling everyone here in Gadsden, Alabama that they are on his time. Folks, he may be loud, he may be boisterous, he may be cocky, but make no mistakes about it. If Tony Evans is able to fire away with that spinning back fist, that right hand, it is lights out no matter who he steps in the ring with.
Yeah, but he's in the ring right now with an ECW original. A man who defined hardcore. A man who knows how to take a beating and keep on fighting in the form of Rhino.
Well, you mentioned it, over the 30-year career, he's held championships every promotion. He was the final ECW World Champion in the original run, multiple-time WWE Hardcore and Tag Team Champion, WCW United States Champion, NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And here tonight, setting here for battle against former OVW Heavyweight Champion, Tony Evans.
I mean, you name a place to succeed, Rhino has done that. And you can hear those chants of gore that have legged him on to many of those victories in the past, Carmen.
Tony Evans telling Rhino exactly what he thinks. And Tony Evans, no stranger to these high-pressure situations. A man who has stood across the ring from names like Matt Riddle, Danny Briggs, Al Snow, Mick Foley. The list goes on and on. There was nobody that Tony Evans won't step up to.
And let's not forget his history here in New South as well, facing off against the likes of the Dumpster Divers. And of course, who can forget that months-long feud with Donnie Primetime?
Well, of course, we know he faced off against the Dumpster Divers and Donnie at Anniversary 9 last year, that Fans Bring the Weapons match. We recently saw him as the runner-up for Haas All-Stars, making his first appearance since our collaboration with the Huntsville Havoc. And right now, Rhino looking to cause a little havoc of his own.
And no one runs havoc quite like the Man Beast.
Rhino showing off that impeccable strength as he launches Tony Evans. That's the thing about Rhino. He comes in with that veteran mindset, but it's this explosive offense that we're about to witness right here. Rhino has him in his sights. And Tony Evans knew exactly what was on the way. As Rhino had his eyes set for a gore. Rhino not going to waste any time. Takes the fight to the outside as Tony Evans staggers through the crowd here in Gadsden, Alabama.
You got to think the fire Rhino had preparing for his match, which was going to be against Jonathan Gresham, somebody that Rhino actually respects.
Oh!
Now he's facing off against Tony Evans, and the chains are off.
And most importantly, Rhino, with no time to prepare, he had no idea who his opponent was, issued an open challenge, and Rhino sent face first into the apron.
Oh, but wait. He's trying to put those strikes to good use. Again, Rhino saying no.
I don't know. Teeing off on the chest of Tony Evans, and there's that veteran mindset right there, rolling in to break the count so he can continue the onslaught here on the outside. Oh, and a swing and a miss! The hand of Rhino crashing into the post.
That squared off post could break a limb, tear a ligament, and you know Tony Evans knows that.
Rhino, the veteran, now with a weakened limb, and you know Tony Evans smells that blood in the water. He's going to target that hand. Rhino hoists him up. Oh, back body drop on to the apron.
Yeah, I don't think Rhino's going to give him the chance to target that, Carmen.
Rhino now. Oh, my God. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. And with the history that Tony Evans and our official Adam Hunter have here, I think Adam's going to let that one fly.
I think he'll be a little bit lenient here tonight, Ref Adam.
Oh! Folks, this isn't track one of the critically acclaimed Hybrid Theory album, but there was a paper cut that we just saw there. As Tony Evans, as confident as ever, rolls Rhino into the ring, goes for the cover. Evans now on the throat.
And honestly, that confidence, that has been the strength of Tony Evans throughout his career. That belief in himself, never doubting his game plans.
You can look at it as a strength, but oftentimes we see Tony lets the crowd get under his skin. He loses focus. He has to stay on his game tonight against a legend, the caliber of Rhino.
Oh, there we go. Rhino creating that separation.
Tony charges in with that right hand. Goes for the cover. Oh, Rhino barely getting the shoulder off the mat. Talked about the power that Tony packs in that punch. You have to think that spinning back fist nearly knocked out former UFC fighter, former WWE United States champion, Matt Riddle in a New South ring.
Strikes of Tony Evans, very dangerous, as he's now just picking apart Rhino limb by limb.
Tony targeting that injured hand and drops the knee to the shoulder, goes for the cover. Rhino, not a lot of strength behind the kick out, still able to get the shoulder off the mat. Tony knows he has to keep the fight going. He has to stay on top of Rhino. After years of wear and tear on the body of Rhino, Tony knows that this right here is his best chance at putting down the big man.
I'm not just wearing him down, keeping him grounded, preventing him from building up that momentum to get a lot of those explosive moves off.
Tony now looking to make the man beast pass out. Rhino able to fight out momentarily, but Tony brings him right back in, and Rhino could be fading, Scottye.
Oh.
One more time and this is over.
Oh, is this it?
Rhino.
Oh.
Rhino keeping hopes alive.
Tony's arms wrapped around that thick neck, but not strong enough to keep the War Machine down.
Rhino shots in the midsection, and Tony, one of his own. Tony whips Rhino into the corner. Rhino pumps the brakes. Both men are down. And in a moment like this, it is crucial to be the first person on your feet to regain that momentum. As we see Tony Evans beginning to stir.
Tony. Right now, Rhino slowly turning over to his side. But look at that, going to the corner.
Both men on their feet. Tony Evans charges in to a back elbow. Rhino now getting that second win.
That explosivity coming into play.
Sends Tony into the corner, shoulder block. Rhino has him right where he wants him. We're about to see it, Scottye. The crowd waving in anticipation, and oh my God! Oh my God, it has been gored!
Damn it!
No, Tony Evans with a low blow! No! Tony with a low blow to Rhino. I think Tony now notices Adam Hunter down on the mat. What is Tony Evans?
The proverbial rule book has been
making his way
out.
to the back. Hold on.
What?
Tony Evans with the ring bell.
What is Tony thinking? No.
Tony with the ring bell.
Oh, Carmen!
Sean Christopher being held back by Ravenna Vane. Christopher, the man attacked earlier tonight.
But Sean refusing to stay down, refusing to die. The entire locker room emptying out to keep Christopher back.
Tony Evans distracted. Tony turned around into a gore! Rhino into the cover! Here is your winner, the Man Beast, Rhino! Rhino does it in his New South return, cutting Tony Evans in half.
One well-placed gore telling Tony Evans to hush and giving one big win to the Man Beast for Anniversary X.
Folks, do not go anywhere. Still more action to come. Up next, it's the return of Derek Neal.